Hey guys, on this WordPress tutorial, I want to show you how you can design a WooCommerce website with WordPress. That's a website where you can sell stuff online and have people come to your website and purchase stuff. When it comes to designing with a WordPress website, you first have to know how to install a WordPress website. So if you don't know how to install a WordPress website, then you should check out my other tutorial that shows you how to install a WordPress website. And that's the way you get to this page. But now we're on this page. That is the WordPress dashboard, right? And this tutorial is just about showing you how to design a WooCommerce website on your WordPress dashboard. So let's go right into it. So first, let's go to Appearance and let's click on Themes. So over here, we have the WordPress default theme. And the WordPress theme, because you can see this is by the WordPress theme. So it's from WordPress. And how you know WordPress theme is they always come with year, like 2020 WordPress theme, 2021 WordPress theme, 2022 WordPress theme. And it's good practice to have one WordPress theme on your site, at least as the default theme. So if anything happens to your site, it can fall back to default settings. Anyways, yeah, but if you do find that you have multiple WordPress themes on your site, you should delete them and just keep just one. Do you understand? And that is because this good website practice, it helps to boost your site speed and all of that. I want to make this video for beginners. So if what I'm saying now you don't really understand, it's fine. Just keep watching. As you practice alongside this tutorial, you would get it. And over time, when you're building WordPress website, you will become better. Okay, so here we have our one default WordPress theme by the WordPress theme, but we want to go ahead and install another theme that has more functionality compared to the WordPress theme. So we just click on Add New. And when we click on Add New, we're on this page, and on this page, I just search for Canvas. Of course, there are a lot of themes, as you can see. This is called the WordPress theme repository, and it does have a lot of themes, but I want to use Canvas. I do recommend Canvas. It's a good theme. It's also a free theme, but they do have a paid premium version of the theme that it has even more functionality. But for this tutorial, we'll just keep it simple. We'll use only the free version of the theme. So we click on Install. And once the theme is installed, we click on Activate. So now we have our, WordPress theme, and these are now our active WordPress theme, but we're not going to delete this theme because, like I said, have at least one WordPress theme by WordPress, by theme WordPress, a theme created by WordPress. That's the 2020, 2021, 2022. Have one of these on your site. And look, if you're going to be using a premium theme, a third-party theme, that is fine, but still have a WordPress default theme. This helps. This is good practice. But if you have multiple themes here, you shouldn't delete those ones, Okay, so let's go to something called plugins on the menu. So on the menu now, we go to plugins and we click on install plugins. And on this plugins page, we could see the plugins we have already installed. Okay, one more thing. If you see this notification, it means these plugins are outdated. It also applies to your theme. When you see a notification like update now, you know that software is outdated. There's a new version of the software. So always keep your WordPress site up to date by updating when you get this notification, or you could even set it up for auto update, right? To automatically update it. And you can do that by clicking enable auto update, enable auto update. You can choose to do that, or you can choose not. Sometimes don't do it manually if you want to test things out before updating, or you could. But the bulk of the thing is always keep your site updated, whether you do it manually or automatically. All right, good. So over here, let's just quickly click on update so we can update these plugins. Okay, now that this plugin is updated on this plugins page. Look at this plugins. You don't good practice, right? Don't have more plugins than is necessary for your site. It could be tempting when you're just a new WordPress beginner to go and install lots of plugins, but no, you don't need it. If you have lots of plugins on your site, it will bloat your site and it will load slowly, and you don't want that. So only keep what is necessary and delete what isn't necessary, right? So over here, we have this one. This plugin is to migrate tools from your blog data, blah, blah, blah. So if you wanted to migrate a website, a different website to this one, this plugin is relevant, but now it's not, so delete. All right, so we delete this lead speed courage, high performance page caching, and site optimization for lead speed. So this plugin, what it does is it helps you, make the site load faster. So we keep it. All right, so having done that, let's go and install more plugins that would need. WordPress is really ready for update. Let's also update WordPress, right? So just keep everything on your site updated. So we'll go back to plugins. Let's go back to install plugins where we were before, and then let's click on add new plugin. So on add new plugin, let's add WooCommerce, because WooCommerce, very important that we add WooCommerce, because this WooCommerce will help us have the functionality to sell things on the website. All right, so over here is WordPress, is WooCommerce, and we install WooCommerce. So once WooCommerce is installed, we also click on activate, right? And once we click on activate, we'll go ahead and install other plugins that is helpful to our website. All right, but over here on WooCommerce, you can see that you have to put in some details. Let's do that. Let's quickly do that. All right. So assuming, just put in whatever address you want your store to have. And just so click on continue. All right, get improved feature, blah 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 blah. We could enable this, but I don't want to be tracked, so no thanks. So anyways, so over here, what do you want to sell on your WooCommerce store? And would select what we want to sell on our WooCommerce store. So let's just click anything, maybe fashion accessories. It doesn't matter what you click, you can still sell anything. So let's click continue. And then over here, these are all WooCommerce add-on. We just say physical product. If you also want to say downloadable product, which is like info product, like ebooks and courses and all of that, we could click this, but we don't sell that. So just physical product. And if you want to sell any of these, like a membership booking, blah, 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 they would have to pay, get a WooCommerce add-on, and these are the prices, but we'll keep it simple. We're just selling physical product, continue. And over here, tell us about your business, how many products do you display? Wow, just a lot of information. So let's just put random info. Okay, I think this is quite a lot of info. Okay, so you just put in the info and whatever. Let's just get this set up. Anyways, then we'll put continue. So this is like the WooCommerce setup wizard, right? And so we did answer the questions, and then we put continue. Yeah, it's been created. Okay, so apparently the WooCommerce failed to install. So let's see why that happened. All right, cool. All right, so it failed to install because there was a problem updating business details. Well, all right, so woocommece failed to install. So let's fix that. Let's see why. All right, cool. All right. Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, we're here back on our plugins page. And this is why it's good for me to show you all of this stuff, because some people might download woocommece and it will go smoothly, and some of you might encounter this error. So this is you seeing the nitty-gritty and seeing me work on building a woocommece site and fixing the errors. All right. Anyways, that gave us an error message, but when we went to our plugins page, our installed plugins page, there was no problem because we could see that woocommece, this is activated, right? So there was actually no problem with this activation, but for some reason it gave us that notification. So we're just going to ignore it, honestly. It does happen sometimes, but the good thing is woocommece is there and it's activated. Anyways, so when we tried to install woocommece, it did also automatically install other plugins to our site. It installed MailPart and TikTok, and it installed quite a lot of things to our site, woocommece payments and woocommece shipping and tax and all of this plugin. Anyways, and it also installed Jetpack and Facebook for woocommece. So let's see if we should keep or delete any of these plugins. So Facebook for woocommece is going to help you automatically sell your product from Facebook, from woocommece to Facebook. So you can leave this as activated. Jetpack is for security performance. You could also leave as activated. MailPart is to create newsletters. You could leave as activated. TikTok is to help you create TikTok ads. You can leave as activated. woocommece payment is to help you make transaction on your site. Okay, leave as activated. And woocommece shipping and tax is to calculate your shipping and tax on woocommece. You can leave as activated. However, just listen, right? Even though all these plugins are useful and you can leave them as activated, you might not have to. Okay, so let's see. Jetpack is a good plugin, right? So if you already have a different, what is it called, security plugin, then you turn off Jetpack. But Jetpack is a free performance and security plugin. All right, so it depends. And then if your if your hosting is already providing that, you might not need Jetpack. All right. So in that case, well, let's just delete. But you could leave Jetpack, but for this, we'll delete. Okay. Anyways, at any time you feel like you need security software, you could put Jetpack, but for now, we just delete. Anyways, MailPoet is also good. It's for mails, it's for newsletters, for you to be able to take newsletters. And like I said, it's good. You can leave us activated, but you might have your own preference. Like I've been building WordPress for some time, and I have my preference for the software I'd like to use for creating newsletters. I do like MailChimp if I want something, free. And yeah, and there's this other one that I like as well. Constant, whatever, and all of that. So I do have my own preferences for newsletters. So I don't want to use this. When I want to create my newsletter, I would go for, the one that I want. So I could leave the link, but that doesn't mean MailPoet isn't a good newsletter stuff. I'm not trying to trash them. They are really good, but I want to delete because I already have my preference, and because if I want to create newsletter, then I could compare the prices of the ones that I'm familiar with and MailPoet and then make my choice. But by WooCommerce installing automatically for me. They've made a choice for me. Use Mayport. I don't want that. But anyways, you could use that for your newsletter. It's actually a good software, but I'll delete. So I have the flexibility to choose the newsletter software I want. I actually like to go to their respective website and look at their feature and then look at their prices and then pick what I want. Anyway, so TikTok is good, so you can create TikTok ad. But for me, like I said, you could leave this. This will enable you create your TikTok ads from here. But I'll put as delete for me, because for me deleting this, I would have less bloat on my website. My website will load faster, and I just prefer to create my TikTok ads from the TikTok ads manager, because that is me creating TikTok ad from the platform that TikTok, provided their TikTok ad manager, and it just has a lot of functionality and, performance doing it from there. So I would leave delete. But of course, if you want to create your TikTok ads directly from your WooCommerce dashboard, definitely leave this on, but I'll delete. So I'm just running over these things and giving you my reasons, because you might find yourself in similar situation, so you know what we're doing. WooCommerce payment. Now there's WooCommerce payment board, which you could use to clear payment with your credit card and stuff, But yeah, so we could leave this. By the end of the day, different countries, we're not all living in the same country, right? So different countries have different payment options available to them. PayPal can be set up from some countries. Stripe can be set up from some countries and everything. So if you want to learn more about payment gateway, I could leave a link to an article about that. So if you know the payment gateway that functions well with your country, you could want to install that plugin instead of installing a WooCommerce plugin, right? So that's that. But for now, let's leave this on, because with WooCommerce payment, I could still install PayPal and all of that stuff. Or that's not generic, right? So find out what payment platform works for your country, and if you could install that through WooCommerce payment, then it will make sense to leave WooCommerce payment. But if you're not sure, just leave this. We'll get back to it. Anyways, so for WooCommerce shipping and tax, this helps you to calculate shipping, printing label. This is good because if you're selling, if you have a WooCommerce store and you're selling product from, you want to be able to create shipping labels from your WooCommerce dashboard, but you might not need this plugin if you're drop shipping, because if you're drop shipping means you're selling product from a third party, right? So you're not the one shipping it. The third party supplier is shipping it to your customer. You have no business with shipping and shipping labels. So once you're drop shipping, this becomes unnecessary. Yeah, and this could become unnecessary as well if you're using a shipping company that does not integrate with this. So it really depends on your business model and strategy. This might be necessary or unnecessary. But for now, let's put the leads. If we find out we need it, we'll come back and we'll install it. Anyways, the list. Okay, so now that done, the next thing we're going to do is create our menu, right? So let me quickly show you what the site looks like. Go to, just copy the domain name of the site. So in your case, whatever domain name, marriage.com, whatever domain name you have, copy it, put it on your browser bar, and then click enter. All right, so this is what the site looks like. It has no navigation. So over here, we want to create navigation, and you'll see that whatever changes we put here, we'll be able to see on the site. So to create our navigation, let's go to appearance, and then we'll go to menu. Under appearance, we'll go to menus. Right, so under menu, we'll be able to create a main menu. So let's click on menu, and let's call this one main menu, and let's call it the primary menu. So let's click on create menu. When we click on create menu, we're on this page, right? We're on this page. Okay. So something we're going to do now is let's go to pages. So on the pages, we go to all pages. On the pages, we go to all pages. And under all pages, there is a lot of things we can do. We have all this page, right? So this one is a sample page. Let's view what it looks like. Just a sample page. So we should delete this. Has nothing in it. So let's quickly delete this sample page. So hold on. Quick edit, and over here it's on publish status. We put it on draft. We update. Draft mean is not published, right? Okay, quick edit. And can it be deleted from here? Doesn't seem like it can be deleted from here. All right, so what we'll just do is let's go to edit, like full edit mode. Let's go to edit. Okay, so under edit, move to trash. Yeah, good. So we delete this page. Okay, so back to our pages. Now we could see cart page. Yeah, we need it. That was installed by WooCommerce, is the cart page. You're not going to delete that. Checkout page, that's important. My account page, important. Privacy page, that's a draft, but that's quite important as well. Refund and return policy page, important. Shop page, important. So we're going to go ahead and create new pages, right? We're going to go ahead and create more pages. So let's go to add new. So under add new, we are going to create a home page. So we'll just call it home. We are not going to, good. We're not going to do anything yet. Later we can design this, but we'll just create home page. And then let's create a home page, shop page. Let us create an about us page. Is that necessary? Home and shop. Okay, let's create a contact us page. So we click on add new. Let's create contact us, and also let's create about us page as well. That's necessary. About us page is necessary. Anyways, let's create a contact us page. Ooh. Okay, so we just publish. Good. So now we just publish the contact us page. We have not edited anything. We're just creating the page, and that's fine. We'll go to the editing later. So here we'll create an about us page. Good. So once we create an about us page, oh, we don't have to put page, sorry. So let's just do just about us, right? So that should be the title of the page. All right, about us, call it whatever you want to call it, but this is an about us page, just about us. About us is fine. So anyways, so now we have that. Okay, it's not showing up. So let's just refresh this page. Let's see what we have. All right, good. We just clicked over here, refresh, and then now we can see that we have an about us page, a card page, and all of this. So this is good, right? We are still on trying to create a menu, right? So what we're going to do is go to, now we already have the pages. What we're going to do is go to settings. Let me show you. Go to settings, and under settings, let's go to, I think, writing. Okay. Not writing, not writing. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to So let's go to settings and let's go to reading. Reading. Okay, good. So now what we're trying to do is we are trying to create a menu. Okay. So now we are here. We'll just go to home page because we want to select what will be our home page. So by default, your home page and your blog page is displays like by default when you go to your website, your WordPress website link domain, your home page and your blog page is on the same page. But we don't want that to be the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to static, right? And once we change it to static, you can see we are not able to select options, but here we're not able to select options. So once it's on static, we want to select what page is going to be the home page. That means what page is going to show up when people just click on your domain, the page they see when they click on marriage.com, for example. Anyways, so we just created a home page, right? It wasn't there. It's not there with a new WordPress installation. We just created it. So we'll just pick the home page, right? Then for post page, we don't have a blog, so we're not going to pick anything. But if for our WooCommerce website, we want to have a blog for our WooCommerce website, then we'll go back here, go to our new pages, create a page and call that blog. And once we call that blog, over here under post pages, we'll be able to select it as our blog page. But this is a WooCommerce website we're trying to build, and for a start, we don't want to put a blog. Maybe as a business e-commerce entrepreneur, you could have a blog page later or whatever. But for this tutorial, no blog pages. So we'll just keep it simple, and then we'll put save changes. Now you know that your blog page is the page where your blog post will be listed. Or, anyways, so now we've created this. So let's go back to appearance and let's go back to menus. And under appearance and menu, right? We are going to then we've created our main menu before. So now we're going to pick what page would show up in our main menu. All right. So for our main menu will show on the top of our footer. That's the primary. The location will be primary, and then we'll put save menu. And then let's go down and then select what pages would be there. So let's click on view all pages here. So on our main menu, we want to have our home page. On our main menu, we want to have our shop page. On our main menu, we want to have account page. We want to have our account page and our contact us page. So let's put contact us. So let's add this one. Okay, good. You see they are now showing up. So another thing I want to add here would be the account page on our main menu. So let's add the account page. So now we have added all these, the home page, the contact us, the shop, and this. So let's arrange it. So on the menu, we want after the home page, the next thing that follows should be shop, should be my account, should be contact us. So now once we do this and then we click save menu, all right, and then it's saved now, and then we'll go to our website domain. This is what the website domain looked before, like there was no menu. So let's just refresh and see that change is happening. Okay, now we've put Candace theme, so you can see now we have Candace theme here, and then yeah, and then here has home, shop, my account, and contact us. So let's go back to our WordPress dashboard and let's create a footer menu. So we go back, let's click on menus and let's click on create menu. We want to create a new menu. So we'll click here on create menu. Another create menu, let's click on footer menu. So this is just the name we want to call the menu. So we'll call it footer because we want it to show up below. So the position where this menu will show will be on the footer. That's down the page. And then on this one now, let's select the, yeah. So on this one, let's click on create menu. So once menu is created, let's select the pages that would be on the footer. So on the footer, we want to have our About Us page. So add menu. On the footer, we also want to have let's search. We also want to have our privacy page. I think we have that somewhere. Okay, it doesn't show our refund page. Doesn't. Okay, let's go back to our pages so that let's go back to our pages and be sure that we have the pages that we want to add. So all pages. Okay, no problem. It's just saying we didn't save our last step. Oh, that's fine. So all pages. Cancel. Changes you made may not be saved. Prevent this from happening. Leave here. Let's proceed. Okay, good. So it doesn't matter. We can recreate the footer. Anyways, so here we just want to see that the pages that we want to put our footer is published. So we want privacy page to be on our footer, but it's in draft mode. It's not published. So we'll quickly go to quick edit, and then we'll click on publish, and they'll update because we want this to be published so we can add it to our footer. So this refund policy page is also on draft mode, but we go to quick edit, and then we also go to publish. So when we put publish, and then we come here and we put update. Now on our pages, the pages we want to appear on our footer is already there. So what we'll then do is we'll go to WooCommerce. Then we'll go to appearance and back to menus. And back on menu, right? We are still on our footer, right? On our footer page. So what do we want to add to our footer page? So on our footer page, let's say menu, right? On our footer page, we want to add the privacy page and the refund page. So we'll go to view all. So we scroll down. So we want to add this refund page and our privacy page. So and our privacy page on the footer. So we click on add menu. So once we click on add menu, we'll see that the pages we selected is already here. Okay, so let's also add our About Us page. So we add About Us page, and then it's already here. Anyways, so over here now we have About Us, privacy policy, and refund and returns policy. So since that is here, let's go to our website and let's refresh. You see this isn't there now, but let's refresh and let's see what has been added. So now when we refresh and we scroll down, okay, you see that it's not added. We can fix that, all right? So to fix that, let's go to our WordPress site. Now, in this case, our footer has been added, right? But it's just not, has been added, but it's not just showing to our website. So let's go back to appearance and let's go to customize. So why this is happening can depend on basically the theme that we are making use of. That's why this is happening, the theme we are making use of. Different themes have different settings, okay? So for some theme, when you just create the footer, it shows up. But for this theme, and I really like this theme, this canvas theme, I do. We just click on footer so we can add this. So currently now we have copyright only on the footer. So let's look at this page, our website. You can see the copyright on the footer. Okay. So over here, since we clicked on customize, and then we clicked on footer. So we're on this page, this customization page. So let's add this footer here. So let's even edit this. Let's edit this stuff here. That is the copyright. So assuming we want our site, okay, these theme credits, that is cleanest. So let's remove the theme credits. We don't want to keep that. We're not giving credits. So, okay. Yeah, so we can put it like this. So it's just using EasyWo, because for now, EasyWo is the name of the site. I would show you later on how you can change the name of the site, but that's what this tutorial is about, So whatever the name of the site is, 2022 this, and if you don't like the format, you can include whatever you want to include to your, you can include whatever you want to include, but I'll keep it like this, that's fine. So let's just include our footer over here on this row. So we'll click on this and footer navigation, and we include that, and then we just click on publish. So I'll click on publish. Now, we already created our footer, right? And now we just included our footer using our theme customization setting. So this should now work. So let's go to our website and then let's refresh it. Okay, good. So now you can see that we have our menu over here, and then that's the main menu. And then we now have the footer menu. All right. So this is just it. So in this tutorial, for a recap, we did install themes, we installed plugins. I went with you as to why you should leave some plugins, why you should leave some theme, and some good practices for WordPress web designing. For example, you should always keep things updated, your software updated. Don't have more plugins than is necessary. Don't have more theme than is necessary. It's good to always have one backup default theme by WordPress, even if you're using a premium theme. And then I went over with you on how you could install your main menu and your footer menu, and how you could then also create pages. The pages, they are not yet designed, all right? But I'll still go over with you on subsequent tutorials of how you can design each of this page so it looks beautiful. Okay, so for now, that's that for this tutorial. See you on the next tutorial where we are going to be designing our pages. Take care.